So hello, welcome back to another video, and let me start off like I always like to start off thanking everyone that's been liking, sharing, subscribing. The feedback's been great over the last few videos. Don't forget to throw a comment.
Sorry, I can't search for videos on Apple Watch.
Okay. Oh, that wasn't me. That was the camera lady. So can't get a staff these days. But don't forget to click the subscribe button. But this week, as you see from the title of the video, we're going to be installing this Ramair Induction kit to the Mark III Audi TTS. So, I haven't even opened it yet. I know usually I get a bit too excited, but it was only delivered last night. So I haven't opened it yet. So I am excited to see it. So let's see what we've got. Now I had the Ramair on the Mark II. I'll even throw up a little picture of the engine bay of the Mark II so you can see the beast of a Ramair filter ride in there. But this one, it's just as big to be fair. So you got your instructions and all your parts there, your rubber grommets, etc. There is the Ramair filter itself. So, we've got another nice Ramair logo. That's what the filter clips into. We're continuing the blue theme under the bonnet with the blue pipe. Check out the video up in this corner of me fitting the blue uprated APR core packs in a couple of weeks ago, so that's up. So yeah, that's the hose. We've got all your rubbers to be fitted. Don't know why they don't just fit that before they like, it's really annoying, but okay. This looks like a black bag. And then what's in the retrieve it? Oh, we have goes that way. So we have the Ramair sits there, and actually a heat shield. So right, so I think what we'll do, give me a couple of minutes to have a flick through the instructions and then I'll come back to you. So, in the box you get this step-by-step instruction guide. It isn't the best, but does have pictures on the step-by-step instructions. I'll walk you through what you got to do, but what I'm going to do is get all the parts inside ready that I can before we head outside. So I did on the rubber grommets, added on like the quick release bolts. So let's get going anyway and you'll see. So the small piece of rubber is for in this circle here. So all you do is you want to secure it on. Right, so there we go, that's all in. So you just want to secure, leaving it open at the bottom there, as per the picture in the guide, wherever it is. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to install the rubber grommets, which are these which clip the heat shield into the car. So they go onto the previous airbox's mounts. So let me just make sure I'm putting them on the right way. I'm not sure they go on. I'm assuming they go on. So as you can see with the rubber grommets, they sit in like that. If you look in the grommet itself, it's got a little thing where it should sit. I've had to use pliers to pull it through because they are very tight. Obviously you want a secure fit on the car. So we get the other two in and then we'll come back for the next part. Right, so there we go. Once I've done one, to be fair, much easier. So you got one that goes in the back there and then one in the side, one in the middle. So we'll put that down for a sec. Now if we take the part that holds the filter itself. So your filter goes on there, your hose goes on there, your vacuum hose goes on there, but we'll do that when we get out to the car. We are going to attach the quick release bolts. So these clip on, clip off. So that means when you change, if you need to change your filter or whatever, it's a quick and simple process. So, right, so I've got one of the quick release clips in. They're very awkward. The manual doesn't really help. So I'll show you how I managed to do it. Right, so here's the other one. So you want the clicky bit at basically the back. And then you've got this little washer. And what you want to do is you want to try and bring it on. And it says use a socket, but I couldn't get it to work. So what I was doing is just get my pliers. If I can get them on there. And there we go. You just want to, I'll get it down all the around. But you just want to make sure you're getting a tight seal on there. And then you got the quick release tabs secured. So next, we're going to attach this part to this part. So, we take out our instructions. You got 3 little bolts. So let me get that. There we go. Right, so look. Goes around that way. So the hole at the bottom is for your vacuum hose to slide through. So I'll show you there. So your vacuum hose will slide through there. Then you want to twist round. So your R logo is facing up. You just want to feed your bolts through there. Get a couple of twists on so I know we're secure. I'd always recommend lining up all your bolts before you tighten. Otherwise it can be difficult if you're out of place a little bit. That's in. That's our final one. There we go. Right, so like I said, so all 3 bolts just sit in place like that. So we'll give them a tighten. Ta-da! So you don't want to over tighten these anyway, you just want to think. I would definitely recommend building this indoors. I don't see why you should do this by the car unless it's a lovely summer's day, then feel free. So what I'm going to do is just add on our rubber, just making sure I know where it goes. So this is our thicker rubber. This is obviously to protect your bonnet, etc. It's a little more difficult to get on. Right, so I think that's as much as we can do inside. Let's get outside and get it under the bonnet. so we're at the car. Let's just get it fitted. Hopefully this shouldn't take very long. So you want to start off by just pulling off your vacuum hose here. There we go. So not difficult, just leave it out of the way. So we can find it later. Now what we want to do, we want to remove this clip. So grab a pair of pliers. Be careful with this because this has a tendency to snap at you. As you can see, that's alright, we got it off. Now we just want to remove the airbox. We've got to pop the grommets. Take this bit off, you know. There's one at the back, one at the side, there's one underneath. And there you go, this is standard airbox out. Not difficult at all. Just throw that over there. What you're going to need is a socket. I think it's an 8mm, but we will see. We get it in here. This one's been put on a bit weird, to be fair. Why would you do that? I think we're a bit too big on an 8. We'll try a 6. In there we go. Right, so what you need is a 7mm socket. I'll just try and loosen off. We haven't got much room here. For some reason the bolt is in the only bit where we don't have room. We're getting it, there you go. We'll twist it up, twist it round a bit. Now we've got a better go at it. Right, now you want to be careful not to get any dirt into your elbow. So what we're going to do is clip our heat shield on and get our hose on as quick as possible because we don't want any dirt going down into the turbo. So let me grab our new shield, which is hard. And what you want to do is these rubber grommets here line up with these in here. So this one, and this one. Right, so let's see how easy this is to line up. Now I think if we get the bottom one in place first, should be around here somewhere. Go a little bit forward. There we go, so we're near the bottom one. There we go, perfect. It has got sort of a place it sits, so then you want to give it a good sharp push. Get over the back one. And side one. Nope. Right, there you go. So what we're going to do, we're going to feed our vacuum hose through, which is going to come under here, so it sits here on the stock one. We're going to come under, around, and just get that straight back in. And that just slides over there, no problem at all. Right, so now, you want to grab your Ramair hose. I've already loosely attached our clips on, and we're firstly going to go onto the turbo elbow, and then we're going to try and bend round onto our heat shield itself. So this can be a little bit difficult, you just want to take your time. Like we always say, we're not in a rush. so we're on securely. Let's get it buttoned up. So we'll start off with this one at the top. So loads of dirt screwdriver, but I can't be bothered. Maybe I do need a screwdriver. Just to give it a little extra tighten, we get a screwdriver in there. There we go. Now we're going to get to our lower one. So I'm going to try and position it a little bit better than what it was on the old one. Just that'd be easy if we got when we fit the turbo elbow in the future. Right, so last but not least, we clip on the filter. So we'll get in there. And there we go. Job done. Not the hardest job in the world. You can do it yourself. I'll put a link in the description of all your tools you need. But now for the exciting part. Let's hear how it sounds.